Good evening. Welcome back to the Man Cave. Today we're going to do a review. Sorry we missed our Friday night fights. This weekend was just really tough. The next couple weekends are going to be pretty tough. So can't guarantee we can stay on schedule, but we are trying. I wanted to make sure that we got something up this weekend other than some of the book reviews that thank goodness Little Spender's been able to fill in with. Today we're going to talk about something from Cosmos Games that we quite an interesting story here. We went to Cosmos because at Gen Con, we knew we wanted Crew Part 3. And the cool thing was, they had a games library in the main gaming hall, so we got to try to play some of their games. And we saw that one, and we played it, and we were like, this is kind of cool, we're going to have to make sure we pick it up. While we were there, we also saw Inside Job. Inside Job sounded kind of cool, and Gabriel, Little Spender, was like, hey, we should try this game out. And so we attempted to try the game out, and it was checked out every time we went there until the very last time. And we were like, this is really cool. We think we should get this. So then we went to the Cosmos booth, and we were able to pick up Crew Family Adventure, but not Inside Job. They were sold out. Now, this was Saturday, I think. So then Sunday, we went back, and they're like, oh, we didn't get any. We're like, okay. So they explained it. Well, at the con, it was like, I don't know, there was a percentage off for buying it there. And they said, hey, if you do this on the website, you'll get the same percentage off. And we're like, oh, that sounds kind of cool. So we made sure that we wrote down the information in order to get this game. Then we went back to my brother's place where we were staying. And he was like, dude, this is a current game? We're like, yeah, it came out a while ago. He's like, let's look on Amazon. I've got Prime and it could be here today. We were like, oh, yeah. Because we live way up in the middle of nowhere. So we order from Amazon. It takes, a week or two. Sometimes as little as 3 or 4 days. But same day, that was just amazing. So we were like, okay, let's try it. And it was amazing because he has Prime, so we didn't have to pay shipping and handling. And they honored the same discount that they were giving away at Gen Con, which was really, really good. So we got this game. It's called Inside Job. It plays 3 to 5 players. It says it is for ages 10 and up, but my 8-year-old gets it and enjoys it. It says it can play in about 20 minutes, and that's about right. And the cool thing is, this 3 to 5 players thing, that's pretty spot on. We've played it several times with 3, a couple of times with 4, and today, for the first time ever, we tried it with 5. It was very, very fun. So first we're going to unbox it, and then we're going to do a quick review of it. It's called The Game of Teamwork and Deception. It was created by Tanner Simmons. And, of course, it's produced by Cosmos Games. So inside, we have the rule book, which is not very in-depth, which is a nice thing to have. And the cool thing is, you need to read these 2 pages and this page. That gives you the basics of the game. And then this gives you a couple, actually, I think you got, technically, if you read the first 6 pages, you know how to play. Then they have additional rules for when you want to make the game more complicated. And I got to be honest, we haven't needed this yet. We're still having a lot of fun with the basic rules. So 6, 7, look at this. They've got different types of agents. There's all kinds. There's little backstory. I mean, there's a ton of stuff in this rule book. The replayability will last forever. So when we open it up, we have these little intel packets. And thematically, of course, they look like spy briefcases. So that's what this is. See? We have the cards. Now, the basic cards are suits of cards that go from 1 to 13 in 4 colors. You have green, blue, pink, and yellow. Then we have mission cards. So with the mission cards, what happens is whoever got the last trick, because tricks, it goes around like a regular trick-taking game. If somebody plays a yellow, everybody's expected to stay in suit and play yellow. The highest number will win the trick at the end of the round. It's fairly simple. For anybody who's played a trick-taking game before, it's going to be real intuitive. You'll be able to jump in really quick. As far as trump goes, that depends on the mission you pick. Whoever turn it is will pick 2 of these mission cards. They will look at them. They'll read them. Like this one here says, the last card played must win the trick. And this one says, the second card played must have the lowest number of all cards played. So here's the thing. While you're playing with different numbers of people, the rules change a little bit. Like today we were playing with 5 people, With 5 people, we need to successfully complete 6 missions. If we successfully complete 6 missions, the group, the spies, win. Now, there's an inside guy. This is like a social deduction game. Well, there's elements of a social deduction game. You have 2 types of players. You have an agent, which is what most people get. Agent, and then you have the insider. The insider's goal is to make sure that we don't win. So in the 5-player game, we needed 6 missions to be successful. The insider only needs to get 4 intel cases. As the mission goes on, whoever gets the trick and takes that off the table, not only do they start the next round by picking the 2 missions, but they get one of these intel cases. And when you're playing with 5 people, somebody only needs to get 4 cases to win, and you all start with 1. In a 5-player game, you play until you all have 1 card left. And if the game has not been won by either side, if you all have... we started with 10 cards. So that gives you a chance to play 9 missions. If you win 6 of those missions, the overall group wins. If the inside guy gets 4 intel packets, which means he just has to take 4 of those 9 tricks, they win. If at the end of 9 tricks, 6 missions have not been successful, then it comes down to the entire table voting on who they think the inside guy is, and after the vote, you all reveal your cards. If the inside guy did not get picked, he wins the game, or she wins the game. If the inside guy did get picked, then the whole rest of the table wins, and just that person loses. It's a lot of fun. It gets pretty hectic. And like I said, there's multiple versions of the game, including one that gives you this extra dude. I don't know if this is for solo play or if I don't think it's for solo play. I think it's Larry. That's for okay. It's a 2-player variant, so it's built for 3 players. And then if you only got one other player and you want to try it, then that's what this Larry hand is for. So this is Larry the spy, and you play with him. We haven't tried that yet either because we're constantly playing with at least 3 people. So what do we think of the game? My kids love this game. Grandma today, she tried the game. She actually liked it. It wasn't too complicated. We played several games today. This was the one I think she had the most fun with. And like I said, they have there's ways to make the game more and more complicated. There are different types of missions that are called risky missions that you add into the game if you want to make it harder. There's also different types of agents. You have a bugged agent, a paranoid agent, a risky agent, the decoy, the accomplice, Tim Shady, the sleeper agent, Professor No. And they even give you a blank card so you can make up your own rules for later. So each one of these pieces can get added to the game to make the game that much harder, that much more complex. Like I said, I'm playing this game primarily with a 10-year-old and an 8-year-old. So it's complex enough because it's just good enough right now that we all have fun with it. It's a game that my whole family has enjoyed. Anytime we're like, oh, hey, we got some time, what should we do? Oh, let's play. And then we'll argue over what game to play. And as soon as somebody suggests that we play Inside Job, everybody gets all happy and says, yes, let's do that. So I think for us, as far as hit or crit, a critical hit or a critical miss goes, this is a critical hit for the Man Cave family. So Cosmos Games, you did a great job. We like it very much. And at some point, we will get around to finally doing the crew part 3. We might actually go back and do the first 2 crews, which we have on the shelves behind us. I'm sure some of you may find it. We really enjoy those games as well. So Cosmos is a game company that we made it a point to go to while we were at Gen Con. And if we get to go to Gen Con again next year, it will be a company we revisit. So thank you for that. On behalf of the men here in the cave, good night. And until we meet again, may all your rolls be crits.